Hi, good afternoon. My name is Mr. Trujillo, and today I'm going to show you how to reset your iPad. So what students are going to do is they're going to receive an automatic update that will wipe their iPads this weekend. And once that happens, you're going to notice that your iPad will look like it's back to factory settings. So it looks very blank, as you can see. All it says is hello in multiple languages. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through how to configure your iPad. Okay. So first thing first, you have to hit the home button on the bottom of your iPad, and then it's going to ask you to select the language you want. So in this case, I'm going to select in English. It's going to give me different countries to select from. I'm going to select the United States, as you can see. And then the next thing you're going to see, it's going to ask me to set up my iPad manually, which you can't see here on this screen, so I'm showing you this as well. So I'm selecting the button that says set up manually on the bottom of my iPad. And then again, it's not showing you exactly the same screen. So I'm going to show you on my screen. It's going to ask me to then choose a Wi-Fi network. So let me stop sharing the screen with you for a little bit so you can see exactly what that looks like. I'm going to show you this again. Okay, so it's asking me to select my Wi-Fi network, which you can see now. And for us, we have a couple of different options that pop up, and at home you might even get different options, but we want to make sure that we select LAUSD as our network. Then you're going to enter your username, which is your LAUSD email, but without the @mymail. So this @mymail, you don't need to add that. You're just going to put the first part of your email. Your password is your password, that stays the same. So I'm going to enter mine. I'll show you my screen again. So I'm back on my iPad for you. I just switched out for the password. And then you go ahead and hit join. Then it's going to ask you if you trust the certificate. You hit trust. And as you can see, now it selected our LAUSD Wi-Fi. And now that I'm online, it's going to ask me for a few more steps. Okay, so it's going to ask me to hit continue on the data and privacy. And then for remote management, this is how we're going to configure the iPad under your name. There is a next button up here. You go ahead and hit next. And then you're going to enter your information one more time. So again, for me, it's my name without the @mymail. Okay, so I will put in my password. Okay, so going back to the iPad, and as you can see, I'm gonna hit next once I've entered my password. And then it's gonna ask me to create a passcode. This is simple. This is just your lock screen passcode, okay? So make it something simple you'll remember. It's gonna ask you to re-enter it one more time. Then it's gonna ask you to enable location services. Turn that on because we wanna be able to find your iPad for you in case you lose it or something. Then you're gonna notice your home screen looks different than when it was before. It has this generic like apple, orange, pink, white background, but you're gonna see that's gonna change. It's gonna say property of Franklin. So just give it a minute. You're gonna notice that your apps may be different. There we go. So now it says property of LAUSD, Franklin High School. You're gonna notice a lot of apps may have disappeared. That's okay. You can always find them in your app catalog right here. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll through it so you can see. It has a lot of the same apps and features, but it may not have everything that you previously downloaded. So if I want to download, for example, I noticed that what I don't have on here is Zoom. I go into my app catalog. The app catalog is a limited catalog. It doesn't have every single app out there, but it has apps that we can use. So for example, you notice it has BrainPop, Newsella, Schoology, here's Zoom. So you'll notice Zoom, it's actually already processing. So you're going to notice from the homepage, a lot of apps are pending download. Okay. So this is what everyone's going to have to do the reset. It's not very difficult. It just requires that you are on a stable internet connection for this command to go through. And once that command goes through, it'll reset your iPad for you. You're going to follow the steps that I just showed you. And then your homepage will reset itself and it'll change to say property of LAUSD, Franklin High School. Okay. So I hope that was informative. I hope that you guys can follow the steps. If you have any questions about these steps, please email me. My website is found on my email is found on the Franklin website, or you can contact me through Schoology. Thanks, guys. Bye.